LB was giving me big props on the Pacquiao fight. He thinks the Pacquiao rematch is Thurman Pac. He stated on Twitter that it seems more interesting than this Spence fight.
Really?
I can go into the Rolodex and pull up the Twitter, but he just said that we know what kind of action we're going to see because we saw it already, right?
Yeah.
And that it just seems really big. And you know, I was at the presser, and Spence didn't give much to the media, and Pacquiao didn't give much. They might as well just been, you know, shaking hands around a campfire singing Kumbaya to each other. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, I just think that the whole ride up into that, because, you know, you were here, a lot of people were here, LB was here at the gym, and there was just a lot of build up to that fight, and then it was a tremendous fight, you know, and you can try to make another great fight, but it takes two great fighters to make a great fight, and you don't know how each fighter is going to really come and perform. And I think just deep down, you know, even me personally, I wish I would have pressed more for it. For the rematch. I don't think Pacquiao would have took it. I think they saw something in Errol's comeback fight that made them feel like this is the next match for Pacquiao. It is what it is.
Did you see something like looking at that fight?
Well, we saw
Errol
Spence not at 100%. We can all just say that we saw Errol Spence not at 100%.
He admitted he was 70 to 80.
70. You know what I'm saying? So wherever he's at, he's not at 100, and you know, does he have enough time to add on to where he just was? If he's at 70, does he have another 10% in this next performance where he's at 80? If he was at 80, does he add that 10% now he's at 90? Or does he complete the whole gap, and is he really right back at 100? You know, it is what it is. Only time will tell. His training camp is very important to him right now. Their game plan, you know, they're very strategic. You know, we just have to see what happens in the performance. I'll be there, I'll be commentating, and I'll be looking forward to a great fight. I think both fighters have the ability to win. It's just a matter of who lands the right punch at the right time. I believe that's what Pacquiao got against me. He got the right punches at the right time with the knockdown in the first round, the body shot in the later rounds, and he was able to close out with that 1-point victory right at the end.
Did you have an opportunity? I know you're busy as hell, but there was some leaked sparring that dropped.
It popped in my feed.
I love this guy.
It popped up. It was too juicy not to click it, right? It looked too juicy.
Oh, I love
the title and everything, like the way they let like leaked, like this, like y'all ain't supposed to see this, but you got like watch this now, watch it now before they make me pull it down, baby. Come on,
they pulled it down.
I bet they pulled it down. They should have pulled it down.
It didn't. So you thought he didn't look good?
Anybody who's seen it, we know what we saw.
Oh my God, who we talking about, Keith? Because the people
we
might
know
not
what we
know
saw.
who we talking about.
I don't even know who we talking about. we talking about Errol Spence and his sparring partner, Little Pac Jr. All right, Little Pac Jr. was jumping in, putting hands on him, and that didn't look good to the people, especially me, who is rooting for Errol to take out the old with the new. You know, I'm still Team Young Buck. Okay, you can F Keith Thurman, you can say whatever. I'm in your corner on this one, all right? I'm in your corner, pimp. You know, I still think you and me is a great fight in the future. I think it's an undeniably great fight. I love the Pac fight. What I don't like is the rumors that they about to make him president of the Philippines, and he's practically done, you know, and I can't hate on him. If he was to take the fight, take the win, and be out, it is what it is. But because of that, it doesn't sit right for me, and I want EJ to win the fight. But seeing how he let his sparring partner jump in on him, get on the inside, put three pieces together, that's Pacquiao's specialty. That's exactly where he excels at. That's what he wants. Now, the only thing about the league sparring is we don't know what that day was like for Errol. We don't know if he did bag work before that round. We don't know if there was another sparring partner before that sparring partner. We don't know which round we were witnessing, if it was the 9th, the 6th, the 4th. We don't. There's so much we don't know to the leaked information. You know what I mean? So I take it as some form of information, but Not everything, right? What if he did heavy strength the day before, right? I did strength work before my sparring today. I didn't feel 100 today. You know what I mean? I felt like I had to push myself to let my hands go, you know? And you have days like that in the gym in preparation for fights. Every day is not going to be your best day. So I still expect Errol Spence to come fully prepared and ready to trade punches against the legendary Pacquiao. And I still think he has the power, the pop, and the ability from his history of his amateur career and that Olympic background that he should be able to handle himself in that ring. So we'll see.
What's your thoughts on taking down footage, tweets, stuff in general? Is it better to just leave it? If you said it, just leave it up because more people notice when you take it down, and we're in a generation that everyone takes a screenshot anyway?
No. I mean, you take it down because of the privacy of the camp. You know what I mean? A little bit of information got leaked. Those who saw it saw it. If Pacquiao's team got to witness it, which probably they did, or somebody from the gym got to witness it. I mean, if I witnessed it on a random, then probably a decent amount of people in the industry witnessed it. Word is going to spread. But at the end of the day, Pacquiao don't give a F about that. He's going to do what he's going to do anyways. Him and Freddie Roach got a good game plan. They're training hard in preparation for the up-and-coming fight, you know. But take it down because you don't want to let somebody constantly study the same footage over and over again when it should have been private. Deep down, whoever filmed that in that gym should never be allowed to walk back into that gym. That person should be fully kicked out of that gym. All right. It was very disrespectful to Errol Spence in the privacy of his camp in preparation for one of the biggest fights of his career. And, you know, so I fully am for taking it down.